take my eyes off of you.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 unexpected musical numbers in non-musical movies.
Everybody's busy, can't wait for the night to begin.
If you like the beat, take a lesson from Cuban Pete, and that you keep the chicky boom, chicky boom, chicky boom.
He's a really modest guy, although he's the hottest guy in Havana. Oh, I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna feel the heat with somebody.
For this list, we'll be looking at scenes wherein characters suddenly burst into song and dance. Though these don't need to be in tandem, the more of both, the better. Also, they need to be within movies that don't feature music prominently, so apologies to the fairy godmother. Lastly, spoiler alert. Be sure to tell us your favorite sudden musical number in the comments below. If you like what you're hearing, be sure to check out the full song at the link below.
And I kept holding on, a dream full of fear. Last time you left me for real.
Number 10. Every sperm is sacred. Monty Python's The Meaning of Life.
Well, let me put it like this.
There are Jews in the world, there are Buddhists, there are Hindus and Mormons, and then...
If anything, the Monty Python crew can always be counted on for a jaunty piece of music to go along with their witty brand of comedy. Though there are some lesser singing moments in the film as well, this is the only one that pulls out all the stops.
Every sperm is sacred. Every sperm is great.
It pokes fun at certain religious beliefs, with a family that's depicted as consisting of 63 children because they don't believe in contraception. When the kids start asking questions, what better time is there to break out into song and dance? What follows is a hysterically satirical number that sees the whole village join in. Seriously, couldn't our sex ed classes in school have been this musical? Number 9. Diner Dance, Pulp Fiction. There's really no better way to bring together two big personalities than with a good old-fashioned twist. Tasked with seeing to Marcellus's wife Mia while he's out of town, Vincent escorts her to a 50s diner like nothing you've ever seen before.
I do believe Marcellus, my husband, your boss, told you to take me out and do whatever I wanted. And now I want to dance, I want to win, I want that trophy. So dance good.
Following some snippy dialogue regarding Marcellus's behavior, the scene takes a turn when the two participate in a dance competition.
It was a teenage wedding and the old folks wished him well. You could see that Pierre did truly love the mademoiselle.
Without physically touching, Mia and Vincent find themselves on the same wavelength regardless. With such fancy footwork, it's difficult for us to believe they aren't at least a little experienced.
C'est la vie, say the old folks. You go to show you never can tell.
Naturally, they win the contest despite going first, though we'd like to believe their moves dissuaded others to even try. Number 8. Bohemian Rhapsody, Wayne's World.
I think we'll go with a little Bohemian Rhapsody, gentlemen.
Good call.
I see a little silhouette of a man. Scaramouche, Scaramouche.
Now this is how you open a film in a way that totally endears the audience to your characters. Gearing up for a night on the town, Wayne, Garth, and the boys want to pick a song that'll set the tone in just the right way as they cruise around.
Galileo. Galileo. Galileo Figaro.
Though it's probably the weirdest tune they could have chosen, Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen is quite arguably the best for the job all the same. Granted, the close quarters of the car keeps them from busting out entirely, but the gang completely owns it, singing along with gusto one minute and banging their heads the next.
Beelzebub has a devil put aside for me, for me, for me.
The scene has proved so iconic that the song has become tied to the film forevermore.
Excellent! Way to go!
Number 7. Aquarius, Let the Sunshine In, the 40-year-old virgin.
So how was that for you?
When the moon is in the 7th house.
We're pretty sure we'd be singing and dancing too if we lost our virginity after 40 years. Upon marrying the woman he loves and spending his first time with her, Andy kicks off the closing credits with a rendition of Aquarius' Let the Sunshine In from the musical Hair, which, appropriately, is all about sex.
This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius, the age of Aquarius.
Before long, he's joined by the entire cast in what has to be one of the most hilariously blissful celebrations of life we've ever seen. With the film's preponderance of kooky characters dancing in the background, each of Andy's friends gets a little solo of their own. Even if the individual singing isn't sublime, it's the unabashed strangeness that gets us every time. Number 6. Deo, Beetlejuice.
I would rather talk about
Here's another musical number that basically comes out of nowhere. Even by the late 80s, we'd pretty much become accustomed to the ways ghosts haunt up a house, and let's just say forcible singing was not high on the list. Hitting the new homeowners where it hurts, ghost couple Barbara and Adam interrupt a dinner party by singing, or rather having them sing, a rendition of Deo, also known as the Banana Boat song.
Live 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot bunch. Daylight come and we want go home.
It starts with Catherine O'Hara's Delia, but soon infects the other guests until they're all out of their seats dancing about. What's so priceless about showing up these snooty socialites is the confused looks on their faces as their bodies move to the rhythm.
Hide the deadly black tarantula. Daylight come and we want go home. Live 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot bunch.
Number 5. Tearing up the dance floor, Ex Machina. Up until now, tech mogul Nathan has been something of an enigma to Caleb, acting like a laid-back dude one minute and an off-putting and potentially dangerous host the next. Caleb seeks out Nathan's assistant Kyoko, who for all he knows doesn't speak English.
I told you you're wasting your time talking to her. However, you would not be wasting your time if you were dancing with her.
Keen to Caleb's nascent duplicity, Nathan is one step ahead, shutting down any collusion with dancing.
Trying to find a friend. Everybody's busy. Can't wait for the night to begin.
The song prompts Kyoko to bust a move, and Nathan joins in as the two show off some sweet moves in tandem, leaving Caleb to gape in confusion. Seeing as we'd later learn that Kyoko is an android, this impromptu number only becomes more enjoyable with hindsight. Number 4. Jai-Ho, Slumdog Millionaire. In traditional Bollywood style, this Best Picture winner from 2008 wraps things up with a musical number that'll lift your spirits and restore your faith in human endurance. Now that Jamal and Latika are finally reunited and free of their outside burdens, they're joined in celebration by a throng of commuters at a train station dancing in unison. With the credits simultaneously rolling, we feel just as uplifted having gone on this arduous journey with them, and wish Jamal and Latika all the happiness they deserve. It's no wonder that Jai-Ho won the Oscar for Best Original Song at the 81st Academy Awards.
Jai-Ho! Jai-Ho!
Number 3. Twist and Shout, Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Ferris Bueller is just about the coolest kid there ever was, that much is clear. As if he needed to solidify the fact further, he commandeers a German parade float in downtown Chicago and gives the crowd the lip-syncing performance of a lifetime. Sure, his opening number of Dankeschön is charming in its own right.
What are you doing?
But who could compete with the crowd pleaser that is Twist and Shout? Almost immediately, the congregation erupts in a dancing frenzy, and seeing their various moves is a sight to behold on its own. Heck, even his oblivious dad does a little boogie from his high-rise office. And as far as showmanship is concerned, Ferris might even have the Beatles beat. Number 2. Can't Take My Eyes Off You, 10 Things I Hate About You.
You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. You'd be like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much.
Say what you will about grand romantic gestures in public, but seeing a young Heath Ledger serenade his love interest in this classic teen movie charmed the pants off nearly all of us.
Can't take my eyes off of you.
Looking to get back in the good graces of the girl he's technically being paid to date, Ledger's Patrick Verona stages a little musical number of Can't Take My Eyes Off You on the football field. With a full-on marching band in tow, Patrick completely owns the performance, and isn't that bad of a singer neither.
Oh, pretty baby, don't bring me down, I pray. Oh, pretty baby, now that I found you, stay and let me love you, baby.
Though he's shooed away by security for hijacking the speaker system, his gambit ultimately works, as Cat, though maybe a little embarrassed, is as smitten as we are. Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Everybody Backstreet's Back, This Is the End. No heaven would be complete without the Backstreet Boys. A Place Called Slaughter Race, Ralph Breaks the Internet. It might be surprising to hear an Alan Menken I Want song in this princess movie.
We have
Fallen wires.
dumpster fires
Creepy
and
clowns.
burning tires.
That great white in the sewer.
You'll be happy that you knew her. Fin bomb dogs and cats, they sure taste great.
With a side of license plate. Some find us deplorable.
Well, I think you're adorable.
Don't Go Breaking My Heart, Ella Enchanted. The wedding procession takes the film out on a high note. Thriller, 13 Going on 30. If there's one song that'll get people on the dance floor, it's Thriller. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. You Make My Dreams, 500 Days of Summer.
What I want, you got, and it might be hard to handle, but like a flame that burns a candle.
On our best days, our daydreams look a little something like this too. When Tom finally sleeps with whom he believes to be the woman of his dreams, he finds himself squarely on cloud 9, where the entire world brightens up significantly.
On a night when bed, breathe become a screamer. When the messing with the dreamer, I can love it in the face.
His reflection starts to look like Harrison Ford, animated birds land on his finger, and total strangers greet and dance alongside him to Hall & Oates' You Make My Dreams. Even for a movie that's constantly pressing filmmaking boundaries, this caught us by surprise, and we can't help but have our mood lifted right along with Tom's. Though his relationship wouldn't last, it's feelings like these that make us love being in love.
Listen to this. I'm down on my daydream. Oh, that sleep walk should be over by now. I know.
Do you agree with our picks? Let us know in the comments. And hey, if you're a fan of the song playing right now, be sure to check out the music video for it right here.
Last time you left me, last time